Hello and welcome back. This is the Runaway American UK edition. Today you are joining me for part 2 of 101 facts about the UK. We learned some pretty interesting facts before, such as the fact that the London Underground has a lot of escalators, and if you fall down one, you probably will die. Apparently someone skis down them. I've never seen this video, but it looks quite interesting. We also learned that, guess what? London is actually the capital of the UK and England. I didn't know this, so that's interesting. I learned that, now I'm like forgetting everything I learned, so that's kind of shows that I don't have the brightest memory, yeah? Oh, I also learned that Wales has a ridiculous name for a city or county or something that I don't know how Naomi Watts can pronounce it, but that thing was nuts, okay? That's all I gotta say. Also, you guys brought us the Beatles, and thank you for that. And even more thank you for Spice Girls, because that was my jam growing up. Anyways, let's continue on to this video. I'm excited to learn about the other 50 facts that I won't remember. but so far, it's been really interesting.
One. In fact, the Beatles are the highest-selling and most successful musical artist of all time, and they came straight out of the UK, Liverpool to be precise.
Liverpool.
Number 52. TV and soaps are also a big dealio. The most watched TV episode of all time in the UK was of a soap set in London called
Coronation?
EastEnders.
Oh, no, EastEnders.
Specifically, an episode in
I watched Coronation Street. I've never seen EastEnders, but is it still on? Is it, like, if EastEnders is still on, maybe I'll catch an episode.
6 on Christmas Day, which pulled in 30 million viewers. Number 53. We also love our comedy over here, given that we
British comedy is so fire, so much better than the US comedy. Like, it's just clever, it's funny. You guys, like, you really like take the piss is like my best friend always likes to say. You like to take the piss out of each other, and I feel like you don't take yourselves as seriously. We're very much like, how dare you say that in the US? Like, not even just like politically correct, just like everyone's like butthurt about everything. You can't say anything without stepping on someone's toes.
To the concept, come at me, bro. And have produced many funny shows and sitcoms.
The Office, the Blackadder, Faulty Towers. I haven't seen any of these, which means like I should definitely tune in. I think that is this one. Wait. I think the one on the left is maybe Miranda Hart. But yes, I love Miranda Hart. She's phenomenal. She's so funny.
Shows
I don't know what the one on the right.
This not included.
The
A YouGov poll found that the sitcom considered the funniest and most popular is Only Fools and Horses. Number 54. In 2014, 10,908 umbrellas were lost on the London Underground, as well as 20,000 mobile phones. So if you need to get dry and get a new phone, hop on the tube. You never know what you might find.
Treasure hunt.
Number 55. A human skull and prosthetic legs have also been found in London without their owner. Oh, Bethnal Green, that's where I left my human skull. I ruined that performance of Hamlet using a basketball instead.
Oh, interesting.
Number 56. It was just above a pub named the Red Lion on Great Windmill Street in London that Karl Marx made his marks by drafting the Communist Manifesto. It's now a Be at One cocktail bar, which is, I'm sure, what he would have wanted. Number 57. Football, or soccer ball, as it's known, is a massive part of UK culture. In fact, it's
Yes, I just reacted to England's best football chants. If anyone wants to check that out, it was magical and fantastic. I don't like sports, honestly. Like, I kind of find them boring. But I actually think I would enjoy a football game because it was really fun. Like, you guys get into it, you have fun. I feel like in America it's a lot just like go, fight, win, go, fight, win. Like, there's no energy. The insults, mwah. You guys are wonderful at insults, and also just like coming up with just clever puns. I don't know. I feel like we missed the memo in the US on that because our games are just so boring.
Phenomenon that some YouTube channels do videos about football daily. You're welcome, guys. There's your shout out. Now, stop flooding my inbox with pictures of Joe naked, please. Number 58. We love football so much, as a nation, not Clive and I individually, we're more into bowling, that there are over 5,300 clubs, 7,000 teams, and
Damn.
over 100 stadiums across the UK.
Now, soccer, I feel like like we call it soccer. Yes, I know it's not right. In the US, soccer is not as popular. I feel like it's much more of like a kid's sport as far as like kids. Every kid I ever knew grew up like playing. Both my brothers played soccer. I played for like a year. I sucked. Sat on the sidelines most of the time picking like daisies and grass. But my brothers were both really good, and my son plays it now and he absolutely loves it. So we'll see how long it goes. They do call it football here too, and I'm trying to get into that. I'm trying to let it be known that football is the correct name. It makes more sense as well. Like, I don't know why we didn't just stick with football and come up with another name for American football, because like foot hits ball. What, like, how hard is that? That was the perfect name. And we were like, okay, we're going to use this ball that we throw with our hands. We should just call that handball, right? I know that that's another sport, but anyways, that's my tidbit on that.
Number 59. But not everyone likes football. Many kings, such as Edward II, III, and IV, and Richard II, wanted to actually ban the beautiful game completely.
Interesting. Why?
Number 60.
No, there was absolutely no reason. Just ban it. I hate it. He was like, maybe they sucked
Even
at it and they
Shakespeare
didn't like it.
apparently disapproved of football, specifically mentioning it with disdain in his play A Comedy of Errors. Your defense is terrified, Shakespeare's on fire. Is that how you do it?
I went to the Globe Theatre while I was in England, and it was like one of the best tours I've ever been on. If you've never done it, go to it because it's absolutely wonderful. The people that do the tours there are fantastic, like so good. And I just love it's such an interesting like landmark, like it's such an interesting theater and just has such a great, you can feel like the history in it, and it's wonderful.
Number 61. Speaking of willies, sausages. That was the most immature thing I think I've ever done.
Sausage roll.
Sausages are very popular here in the UK. They were introduced by the Romans around
Love a
AD
sausage.
400,
Love a sausage. They're delicious.
and there are now 470.
And you guys made them even better. Like you put like a pastry, like you put them in a pastry. Like that is top notch. Good on you. I don't know why people say Britain doesn't have any good food. Like sausage rolls, again, amazing. Mwah. You guys are wonderful. That's fantastic. Sausage is so yummy.
Recipes for British bangers.
Bangers and mash.
Number 62.
Sorry. I'm sorry if this is annoying people that I keep doing like the British thing, but like it's just, it's hard not to do.
Our smallest city is St David's in Pembrokeshire with a population of 1,797. In my mind, it's exactly like Hot Fuzz over there. Number 63. The highest temperature ever recorded in England was 38.5 Celsius, which is 101.3 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's like a Tuesday in Vegas. Like, I lived in Vegas, and that's a regular day. And also in Florida, where I'm from originally. That's not that hot, honestly. Like, you guys... But I do know your guys' buildings are, like, built for insulation, and also a lot of you don't have air conditioning, so that would have been brutal.
On August the 10th, 2003, every single man in the UK probably took their top off and got immensely sunburnt, because that, after all, is the British way. Nintendo 64. However, the UK's weather is renowned for raining all the pissing time, and yes, that can be true. In fact, the Met Office found that in Snowdonia, the Lake District, and the Scottish Highlands, they receive more than 4 metres of rainfall in a year.
Wow.
4 metres!
Wow.
Number 65. Le Français was actually the official language of England for around 300 years, from 1066 till about 1362. Sounds like I was there, or I wasn't actually. I'm not that old, although sometimes I do feel it. Number 66. If you think we're all stuffy and boring over here, well, let me tell you we're bloody not. In fact, the world's second largest second-hand book market can be found in Hay-on-Wye, a small village at the border of England and Wales. So yeah, I think we know how to party, thank you very much. Number 67. The village is also famous for proclaiming itself independent from the UK in 1977, with a man named Richard Booth proclaiming himself the king, just as I have, of this VO booth. Bow, loyal subject. Not you, Clive, you're too close. Number 68. The UK, or rather Britain, used to put a flag down and claim, basically own/take over/destroy, many of today's independent countries to add to the vast British Empire. It wasn't pretty. Sorry about that. How bad?
Albert.
Number 69. During World War II, decolonisation took place, and the British Commonwealth was formed, which unified these countries into an intergovernmental group. 54 nations were a part of the Commonwealth, with Queen Lizzie at its head. Number 70. We here in the UK love news. So much, in fact, that the average person in the UK gets through around 38 kilograms of newspapers every year.
Is that
Number 71.
still the case? Because I feel like we don't. I haven't seen anyone pick up a newspaper in the United States in so long. Like, I don't remember. I feel like everyone just gets their news. Now my dad gets his news from Facebook, and I'm like, oh God, go back to a newspaper. At least it had some real facts in it. But yeah, that's crazy to me. Is this still a thing? Do you guys still read the newspaper, or is this slowly dying as well? Because in the U.S., I feel like it's gone. I don't know. Again, I don't know anyone who still reads the newspaper.
People from the city of Liverpool, such as the Beatles, are often known as Scousers. The name is short for lobscouse, which was a Scandinavian stew eaten by the sailors who visited the port. So yes, Liverpudlians, you're named after food. The more you know. Number 72. This is Big Ben, isn't it? Wrong.
Huh?
This is Big Ben, the bell inside,
okay,
not the actual clock. The clock tower itself is called Elizabeth Tower.
No
okay?
way.
There.
Okay. I knew that the bell was called Big Ben, but I didn't realize that the tower is called something else too. Oh, interesting.
Called you there, didn't I? So I don't know why I'm so aggressive, sorry. Number 73. East Peckham in Kent, has a unique claim to fame. It's the place where the first ever speeding ticket was issued in January of 1896. A man named Walter Arnold was spotted doing 8 miles per hour in a 2 miles per hour zone. Go speed racer, but was easily apprehended by a policeman riding a bicycle. Number 74. Before we had the pound sterling, we had other monies that sound like the stuff you find in Gringotts. We had farthings, shillings, and pennies. 4 farthings equaled a penny, 12 pence equaled 1 shilling, and 20 shillings equaled a pound. So if you ever go back in time, remember that. Number 75. Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK. Chances are
Birmingham. I like how we have the same in the US. We use a lot of your names for ours. My mom lived just outside of Birmingham, Alabama, in the US. So, and my dad, like, I feel like all of Massachusetts is basically named after like a British part. So yeah. Oh yeah, like oh God, I'm gonna butcher this, but like Loughborough and Leicester. I'm saying it how we would in the US, and even that Worcester. We call this Worcester. I don't know what you call it, but we call it Worcester in Massachusetts. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if any Leominster. I'm pretty sure we have a Leominster too. These are all ones that I'm butchering, and I know it. I'm sorry, but I just think it's hilarious that we've just basically, we left your country and we just took everything with us. We're like, we don't want to be British anymore, but also we can't really think of any good names. So yeah, we're just going to do samesies. Yeah. Very strange to
You've
me.
probably been to a Birmingham, as there are 30 other places called Birmingham around the world.
That's what I just said. Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama.
There's even a crater on the moon with the same name, although you probably haven't been there, and if you say you do, I frankly don't believe you.
I went there last Tuesday.
If you're visiting Norfolk, watch out for jaspers, also known as wasps, and try not to step on any dodmans, also known as snails. The more rural parts of the county have their own words for many things, including ladybirds, known as bishy barney bees, and money, known as pewter. I wonder if they have a word for the pedestrianisation of Norwich city centre.
Scum. Subhuman scum.
Number 77. According to British law, it's still perfectly legal to kill any Scotsman who enters the city of York if he happens to be carrying a bow and arrow. So, yeah.
I'm sure this happens on the daily, though. I love York. York was fantastic. I actually briefly considered, when I was looking at moving to the UK, that's where I looked at moving to. But again, as I said in my first videos, as much as I would love to live in the UK, you guys' visa, it is hard to get. It is like, it's like cracking a code or like winning the lottery. I don't know. It's just, it is not easy. So sayonara, I didn't get to live in the UK, like, but I still get to enjoy videos of it.
Watch out for that, Yorkish Scottish archers. Number 78. Killing a swan is a lawful offence in the UK, even if the swan started it by insulting a wife, or perhaps saying your pants look a bit too tight. This is because swans legally all belong to the crown, and therefore a property of the Queen, so killing or...
I think that I saw this. I don't know if this is made up in my imagination, but I'm pretty sure in The Tudors, the TV show, he, like, ate a swan. And it was because... he, as the king, he was the only one that was allowed to, not because they like necessarily taste good, because I don't think that they do. I don't think that they do this anymore in the royal family, because one, I don't think they taste good, and two, that's kind of crazy. But tell me if I'm right or not. Like, either did I make that up in my head, or is this actually true in that like royalty used to eat them because they could? And why not? If you could, why wouldn't you, right? I'm the king. I'm the only one who gets to, so bring me a swan. It's just, like, so strange, but maybe I made that up. I don't know. I don't know why I would make up that random weird fact.
During a swan carries a penalty of £5,000 or 6 months in jail.
Oh, they take that seriously.
Number 79.
We mean business. Do not kill a swan. You will pay for it. Literally, you'll pay for it.
George's churchyard in Gravesend, there's a life-size statue of Princess Pocahontas, the daughter of a Native American chieftain who is buried in the grounds. She was visiting the area with her English husband, but died of fever. Probably not Saturday night fever, but, you know, the lethal one.
This one is like I'm not going to get into it, but we all, like, in the U.S., we're starting to, like, realize, Pocahontas, like, the whole storyline, it is not the Disney film. So sad, because it was such a great film, but that was not a true story, and her life was quite tragic. And I don't think that even, like, I don't even think her name was, like, it wasn't really Pocahontas. It was something else that they, like, was her true name or something. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but yeah, interesting that she has a statue in the UK, though.
In 1617. Number 80. Unlike places like, say, Australia, our wildlife is very unlikely to kill you unless you're on the Hogwarts grounds or any high street after 9 p.m. on a Saturday. Our wildlife includes foxes, badgers, owls, squirrels, ducks, robins, and hedgehogs. No
My type of wildlife.
Yet.
Ugh.
Number 81. That being said, though, we do have a native venomous snake in the UK called the adder, but it's pretty meek and will only bite as a last resort. Nobody has died from its bite in over 20 years.
Okay, well, that's good at least. I hate snakes. I do not like them. I don't like them behind glass. I do not like them in movies. I don't like them. So, not a big fan. Now, living in Thailand, it's one of my biggest fears because I have seen them here before. When I was in northern Thailand, they scared the crap out of me. I swerved into oncoming traffic. I was on a bike. It was beside me. And rather than just like ride beside that snake, I chose death. Thankfully, the car swerved and I didn't cause a major accident. But yeah, don't like them. Don't like snakes. Don't.
Number 82. Eating a mince pie on Christmas Day was set to be illegal in England thanks to Oliver Cromwell. The law was put in place in an effort to stop gluttony. However, the ban was abolished when Charles II became king.
How are those? Like, I've never had one before. I've seen them over. If anyone wants me to do like a British food reaction video, maybe I'll think of doing it if anyone's interested in that, because I've always wanted to try them. They look yummy, but I'm not sure of what the contents are. They sell them here, as I said. So give me a comment if you think that would be an interesting video.
So never came into practice. Number 83.
Mince pies.
The national anthem. No, not you, Radiohead. The other one, God Save the Queen, or King, was first performed publicly in 1745 at London's Theatre Royal in Drury Lane, after a performance of Ben Jonson's play The Alchemist. There you go.
The Alchemist, I know that one.
Number 84. These 3 golden lions are the symbols of England's crest, and also appear on England's football team's symbol too. All together now.
Interesting.
3 lions on the shirt. The lions come from Henry I, known as the Lion of England. He is a lion, and you're gonna hear him
roar. Oh.
Number 85. This random assembly of stones is known as Stonehenge.
Hello, Stonehenge!
Yes, thank you, Doctor. Stonehenge stands on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire and is a very popular tourist spot to this day, but nobody knows why it was built or even how. No.
I was wondering, what is the history behind it? And I like, though, that no one knows. It's just there, and so we visit it for whatever reason.
86. What we do know, though, apart from that the Pandorica is very nearby, is that it was built around 3000 BC, and construction was spread over many hundreds of years. The last changes were made in the early Bronze Age in around 1500 BC.
Wow.
Number 87.
Those are some old rocks.
The British Library in London is the largest library in the world. It has more than 170 million items catalogued. And hopefully soon in the future, my autobiography, Love is the Oldest Law, writes the Sam and Jen story. Number 88. United Kingdom is one of the only countries in the world without a written constitution. Of course, we still have laws and stuff. It's not quite anarchy in the UK. Sorry, Sex Pistols. But
honestly, probably good for you guys, because ours kind of keeps us bound by a lot of crap that would be better off if we didn't have it, right? And I don't care what you say. I studied Constitution in law school. It was one of my civil law classes. And it really does impede a lot of how the US handles their business. So it's probably a good thing the UK doesn't have it.
She bothered to write the laws down.
No one bothered
Number
to
89.
write it. They're
England's first
fine.
telephone directory was published in 1880
I'll
and
remember.
only had 248 names and addresses in it. Number 90. In its past, London has had some far flashier names, including Londinium, Ludenwick, and Ludenberg. Number 91. The UK is also the home of the wonderful NHS, or National Health Service. This provides free healthcare for all citizens of the country due to being paid for through taxes.
Nice.
Which is nice because if you trip over a hedgehog and scuff your knee, it won't cost you anything. Result. Number 92. There are 1.4 million employees within the health service, helping out those who have fallen over hedgehogs everywhere. And they're all amazing. Thanks, guys. You the best. Also, government, pay them more.
Yeah.
Number 93. It's not just hedgehogs, though, that the NHS have to deal with. On average, 488 people are injured by zips and 3,078 people are injured by slippers every year in the UK.
By
They are dangerous,
slippers, by falling because you're your feet are slippery in the slippers. How does this work? Is someone throwing them at you? What? How are you injuring yourself with a slipper? The zipper, I can see it. If anyone's seen There's Something About Mary, we all know a zipper can do some damage. But a slipper, I don't know. All I'm thinking is someone's throwing it at your head. That's the only thing that's coming to mind.
Don't trust them. Number 94. Asgard seems to be a big hit here, sadly for all you Garys out there. The name Gary is, as of 2013, less popular in the UK than both the names Thor and Loki. Number 95.
Thor and Loki.
England was part of the shortest war in history. They fought Zanzibar in 1896, and Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes.
They're
Number 96.
we're obviously outmatched. We are not gonna win this. The question is, why did it start to begin with? But I like that they were they just probably gathered up all together. You know what? They have a lot of weapons. There's a lot of them, not many of us. Let's surrender. Yeah, we think so. Okay, good. Yep, surrender. Done. We're done. I'm just how did that even go? I love it. Everyone just laid down their weapons that if they had it, what were I don't even know, when was this? They said 18 something? They had to have guns then, right? Muskets or something? I don't know. But they just laid them down and were no, we're not gonna win this. I don't know why we started in the first place.
A relative of Shakespeare on his mother's side, Edward Arden, was arrested for plotting against Queen Elizabeth I. He was imprisoned in the Tower of London and executed there. Write a poem about that, Willie. Number 97. Speaking of old Bill Shakespeare, he only left his wife one thing in his will. It says, I gave unto my wife my second best bed with the furniture. I hope that bed was okay. Sorry, Anne Hathaway. No, not
What?
that one. Yeah, there you go. Number 98. With 37
So
plays...
Will was a bit of a dick. Like, I'm gonna give you my other bed. That's it. I don't think theirs was a happy marriage, was it? It doesn't sound like so.
154 sonnets, the plays that he collaborated on, and the lost plays, Shakespeare wrote an average of 1.5 plays a year since he first started in 1589. That's all very well and good, but could he do 101 facts about any given topic?
Probably not.
Number 99. This fact is something that you can repeat word for word in order to sound cleverer. You're welcome. Here we go, everybody. Shakespeare is most often referred to as a playwright of the Elizabethan era, but his most popular plays were written after Elizabeth's death. His later plays show distinct characteristics of the Jacobean dramas, like, obviously. Number 100. Shakespeare has been credited by the Oxford English Dictionary for introducing around 3,000 words to the English language.
Damn.
It's been estimated that his vocabulary
Boy was busy.
range from 17,000 to 23,000 words. Number 100.
Last one.
An Anglophile is not something that puts you on a register, but is rather defined as someone who loves England and Britain. Are you an Anglophile?
Yes.
Let me know in the comments below. Also,
I loved
know
it.
you've got to this point, and I'll be really, really impressed.
That was great. That was such a fantastic video. If you're just joining me for part 2 and you haven't seen part 1 yet, I will link it down below. But honestly, such a great video. This guy's brilliant. He's super funny, and I loved learning about the UK. I learned a lot that I didn't know before. Hopefully I retain it. Maybe I should watch it again by myself so that I do. Anyways, this has been the Runaway American UK edition. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe check out another video of mine on my channel. And if you like that one, subscribe, because obviously you like what I'm doing here. Anyways, signing off. Thank you. Bye-bye.